Hello, I wanted to reply to this comment here because this is something that comes up a lot in my work. I'm a soul contract channel, and I channel people's soul contracts, their life blueprint, what their soul intends for them in this lifetime. This group of cosmic beings, very, very loving and supportive cosmic beings that I channel, are here to help us on our human journey. They've asked me to start sharing these messages to help them with the collective. But in my works, channeling soul contracts, mission and purpose, life blueprint, the reasons for your experiences, and even trauma, there's these themes that continue to pop up, and I wanted to address this comment here because many people feel this way. So thank you, user, whatever this number is. So first of all, the average person feels sadness and anger and all of those feelings, right? So check out my videos that I did around how what happens to us from the time we come out of our womb, where everything about us and who we really are and where we come from is wiped from us, so that the slate can be cleaned for the belief systems to be thrown at us, that the people at the top of this globe, the powers that were, I call them, because it's dismantling now. We are here to witness this. They force these new belief systems onto our clean slate from the time we come out of the womb. By the time we can go to the bathroom on our own, we're in the system learning what they want us to learn as they wipe who we are from us, okay? This causes sadness. What this causes is separation. That's what it is, right? There's other people on here that talk about this too in a different way, but this causes separation. When we're not connected to our higher self, to source, God, spirit, whatever you want to call it, I call it the universe. When you're not connected to your higher power, you feel separation. That can result in addictions, that can result in self-hatred, lack of self-worth, right? Sadness, anger, fear, all of the anxiety, depression. And the system tells us to go take pills in order to numb that so we can keep participating in the system. I have lots of videos about this, so go check this out. Go check those out. But for the average person, what you can do in direct response to this is to take it. There's several things, but take a inventory. My guides are saying right now, take an inventory of your life and write down the things that you love and that bring you joy. And then on one side of the paper, on the other side of the paper, write down the things that are bringing you worry and anxiety, things that are causing you sadness and fear and anger. Okay. You're going to find that a lot of that the things that are causing you sadness, hurt, and anger are not your things. Now, they might be things that it might be your job, it might be your relationship, right? So then take note, is it time to change those things? It might be what you're seeing on the news, it might be what you're watching on TV. Time to turn it off. So we are in complete power of we always have a choice, and we are in power of our emotions, all right? Once we can gain control of our emotions through identifying the things that are causing us sad and anger, we can start moving into our highest timeline, our mission and purpose, what we came to do, and start experiencing more joy. The other thing is understanding what belief systems in your childhood were installed that don't align with the life you want to live. Did you grow up in religion? Did it make you feel shame and guilt? Do you feel like repenting all the time? Do you feel like you did a bunch of wrong stuff? Side note, my guides are reminding me, there's somebody, I think it's a new follower on my account, who's been commenting the last few days that he mentioned that when he watched my videos around the education system and how videos I just mentioned about how when we come out of the womb, who we are and our innate abilities and our talents and our gifts, our magical gifts. I used to talk to my guides all the time as a kid. I was told I was lying. I was told I was making it up. I was punished. I got rid of them. And then they came back full force 4 years ago, and now I'm sharing messages for the whole collective. This happens to all of us when we're children. It's a well-oiled machine that's been happening for years and years and years and years and years, hundreds and thousands of years, okay? That's where all the pain and suffering comes from, okay? I do lots of videos on this. I'm not getting into that. But this guy, I think this new follower, said that until he saw my videos, he held a lot of shame and guilt from not being a good student, okay? For those of you not watching, I'm air quoting, good student. He said he got punished a lot for not paying attention in school, not doing better. What was happening here is he was massively rejecting the system, because the system is not supporting who we are. It's not supporting our soul and human body, helping us to understand what we came here for and to follow our highest joy. We're all taught the exact same things in school, whatever the country you're in, right? It's going to vary a little bit. We're taught exactly what the system wants us to know, to be a pawn in the game, to be a gerbil on the wheel, to get into the system, to keep going for 65, 70 years until the system doesn't need us anymore. And then we have a little carrot at the end of that, right? Potentially retirement, maybe Social Security, whatever it is, right? We have a little carrot at the end to look forward to. That's what keeps us in the system. And so this guy has been living with shame and guilt. And he said, watching these videos of, it's not me, I'm channeling this information. I didn't know any of this stuff, okay? But watching these videos about how this happened has allowed him to start healing decades, 40, 50 decades, maybe 40, 50 years, right? Maybe 30 plus years from the school age, 20, 30 years from school age, healing shame and guilt of not being a better student, letting people down, not getting good grades. He was rejecting the system. So for anyone who has children, or if you're a younger person watching this, if you're rejecting the system, understand it's for a reason. That doesn't mean go goof off and don't go to school, or I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is go inward, right? For adults, if you're not happy in your job, if you're feeling sad and anger, what can you do to heal? Change your circumstances. It can be scary at first if you think that the change that you want to make isn't what society says is going to make you happy, quote unquote. But that's probably because it's going to make you happy, because what society tells us is going to make us happy supports the system. It's a well-oiled machine. Okay? So you can go back into your life and you can go to your childhood and say, what belief systems have I been holding from childhood? Is it religious belief systems? Is it the God I believe in? Is it what I was told in church? Right? Religion is a man-made construct, not God. I'm not talking about God. I'm not talking about Buddha. I'm not talking about ascended master. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about the man-made construct of religion is to keep us in fear and in the system, to keep us believing we have to do certain things and live a certain way and give our money away. Okay? So take inventory of your childhood and find out what belief systems were installed. And think about this. They were installed. What belief systems do you have in your life that you created on your own, that you came to on your own? What belief systems did you have in childhood that you have since done research on, learned that those belief systems don't fit the reality you want to live, changed your mind and changed your belief systems? That is your belief system. And that and only that is your belief system. That's yours. Anything else comes from the media, it comes from school, it comes from indoctrinated systems and programs that were created to keep us from our higher selves, keep us from our soul, keep us from not hearing our soul. Okay? I'm going to do more videos on this about how you can hear your higher self and follow the nudges to align to your highest path. I just had some beautiful sessions today with clients. I need to start sharing these examples to help everybody, because we are being guided all the time. So when you're feeling sad and angry and fearful and down, take an inventory of your belief systems. What are your belief systems causing you to do? What are your belief systems causing you to feel about yourself, feel about other people? What are your belief systems causing you to continue doing? Staying in a job that doesn't align because there's a retirement plan down the road, right? Oh, this is the only skill set I have. This is what I went to college for, or I didn't go to college, so there's no way I can. We are naturally talented coming out of the womb. We come here with magical gifts. We're all a piece of this beautiful orchestrated puzzle. We're all a string in this tapestry, every single one of us. But we have been indoctrinated and taught to be just like everyone else, because the system benefits from that instead of our uniqueness. So what brought you joy in childhood? What did you feel drawn to in childhood? Time to revisit that. Why are you in the job that you're in still? Why are you in the relationship that you're in still, right? Is it bringing you joy or is it not? Time to change that. So those are some simple ways. Now I can channel for you some of the main things, go to my, you can, some of the stuff's on my website, but whenever I channel for people, the first session and ongoing usually is 90 minutes. Sometimes I have clients who book 2 or 3 hour sessions, because the information that comes in is nonstop. In any area of your life, you want to understand something, it's nonstop, and it helps people to understand that what they've been through and the experiences they've had is directly either trying to align them to their highest path, or it's helping them evolve or learn something. And when you can look at it in a different way, it can change your whole life. So I can channel those things for you, but hopefully what I've shared today can get you on the right track and get you starting to align to your highest timeline and out of the fear and the sadness and the anger. Thanks for being here. Drop your comments below. Would love to hear what you think about this. Everything I share is channeled, but I have to say it's for fun and entertainment. Thanks for being here. See you in the next video.